Hello. My name's Amber. Welcome to my YouTube channel. I've been watching a lot of videos about triathlon and hello, Bradley. That's my doggy. Triathlon and running while fat and how that all works and if I'm going to absolutely stuff up my body or not. Because I want to start training again. I have been a certified couch potato for well, just like Brad, really. Oh, he's sitting on my lap there, look at him. Couch potato with Brad for a good, well, longer than he's been alive. Maybe about 5 years, something like that. My whole married life. I've been married now nearly 3 years, actually. And yeah, I'm kind of done with it. I went to my good friend, actually, David. He is to blame for this. So David is a triathlete, a very good one. And he competes in crazy things like the Norseman. He's been there like 15 times. He does like 100-mile races. He does like crazy things like this. And his lady, Tina, could not, I love to you, Tina, could not attend the Zwift World Triathlon Championships on Saturday, just gone. And so I got to go. And it was down in London. It was at the Olympic Aquatic Centre. And obviously I have actually swum there before with the otters and all of that cool stuff. And I loved that. I absolutely freaked out the entire time it was kicking off. I just thought, damn it, like, I want to do that. You know what I mean? Like, I want to do that. So I got completely carried away and I was thinking like, that's the fucking goal, you know? There will be swearing in this, by the way, probably throughout the journey. And, yeah, like that was kind of, that went through my head and I thought, God, you know, it's still on my bucket list. I still want to do an Ironman. I still want to do triathlon. I still want to give it a go. And for the record, at this point in my life, I can ride a bike, but I don't own a bike. I can run, I think. Technically, I've got 2 legs, that qualifies. But I do own some pretty swifty running shoes now, which I got as a Christmas present, and I broke in on Saturday and then couldn't walk for a few days after. They're the Asics Gel Nimbus 25. They are the sexiest goddamn shoe you will ever see. I will put a picture somewhere here or a link, whatever you need. But essentially, I kind of partially tore my Achilles last year putting up a birthday banner. 2 years ago. Yeah, 2 years ago. Putting up a birthday banner. All I did was I went up onto my calves and then I heard it and then I was on crutches. So at that point I thought, my God, like I need to do something about my life. I got out of shape, man. And I'm also a good 20 kilograms overweight. I'm 5'9.5". I actually don't know what I weigh because I haven't weighed myself, but I reckon I'm around like 75, something like that. And really I should be between sort of 58, 60 from what I was before. That's what I'm basing that on. Who knows? I'm older now. So, you know, maybe let's just go with 60, 62, something like that. I'd be happy with that. And so really I went and I thought, Jesus, like this would be fun. So that's the motivation. That's what's kind of inspired this. And, my husband may or may not be joining me on this. He did, you know, we've sat and we've since watched about 10 triathlons, on TV because we're so down. My husband is, hard of hearing. So he's actually got a, bone anchored hearing aid. And, my father and mother gracefully gifted me an Apple Watch so I can like track stuff and all that kind of thing. So very happy about that. So I'll be using that because, you know, we need something to gauge what we're doing. Now, full context, everything I've watched so far when I've been trying to watch, how damaging is it to run when fat? Because I've never run being fat before. And if I'm not your idea of fat, that's fine. That's on you, mate. Like me, I feel it, okay? I know what for me, it ain't right. It doesn't feel right. I feel heavy. So that's fine. It's not really about your thing, this is my thing. I'm being selfish, yo, like this is my thing. And this is just my little journal, I guess, of it. But good luck to you. And yeah, so I started in January. It is now March. And when I say started, I literally mean started moving. Because I got that Apple Watch actually I started in February. I got that Apple Watch on February the 3rd, near my mom's birthday, actually, birthday present to me. And I thought, okay, cool. And then I started doing the park run. Now, when I say doing the park run, I don't mean I was running, because I don't know. I started walking. I realized I was probably doing around 250 steps a day. That was it. Like, that's literally it. So I decided, okay, screw this. I'm going to start walking, like, intentionally. So I went and I did the park run, and I walked it, and it took us an hour. I went with my husband and my doggy, because he can just about make that. And, yeah, it took like an hour, and my heart rate resting sits at around 49, 48. And it went, I used to do a lot of swimming, so I guess that's why, like, my heart rate's quite low anyway. And it went right up, just walking, to 151. So that's quite a lot. And I'm very unfit. And then I was sweating, all grossness. I was like, oh my God. I did the whole thing in hiking boots because it was muddy as hell because we're in Staffordshire. And yeah, that kind of ended. And then I was pooped, basically. Both of us were. Our hips were hurting. Our back was hurting. Adam was kind of saying on the second lap, maybe we should just do 2. I was like, we can make it. We can do it. But then I now regret telling him that, because then he didn't join me the following week or the week after that. Second time I did it, it was like 6.5 kilometers that I did. And I felt better. The day after, I wasn't in so much pain. First time we did it, it was like 3 days of pain. And I was like, oh, like so tired. And my hips hurt, and my ass hurt, and my legs hurt, and basically everything hurt. Second time I did it, it was less pain, and it was all right. So I was like, oh yeah, I'll do an extra 1.5 K. I don't know, just felt the vibes, you know. It just made sense, like this little circuit I was doing. I was like, well, I got to finish it now. And then the third time I did it, I was like, well, I'm not doing an official park run. I'm just going to freaking go up and walk around with my dog at like a stately home. And so I did that, and that was, God, like when I looked, it was like 10, 11,000 steps. So I was like, okay, kilometers. So I was like, that's pretty good. And I'll leave it there. And I was pooped out from that, I was. But I've also started doing yoga because I can't touch my toes. So we are starting from the flexibility of that. I might do a quick little demo, actually, of what it looks like for me to touch my toes. Give me a second. Wait, leave it. Leave it. Okay, so this is what it looks like. I'll go hit Bradley. Come back. Okay. Down to here. Oh my God. That's it. So I'm about at Bradley height. So Bradley's tummy is about the limit for me, to be honest. And I'm feeling it all down the back of my legs. Really, really painful. So yeah, that's where I'm starting. And I can like squat down to just about here. Bradley. I don't know if you can, well, you can make out where I am. Like, it's basically like one of those squats. I can do it, but it kills a lot of my calves and knees and everything else. And yeah, so that's where we are at the moment. And I guess I'm gonna try and record some running, try and record some jogging first. That's my approach. I'm gonna just walk it out, 2 kilometers a day, Monday to Friday, go up to 3 on the Friday. Following week, 3, go up to 4 on the Friday. Following week, 4, go up to 5 on the Friday, and then finish there and go back down to, 2 a day. Do that cycle twice, and we'll see where we are. Let's go.